All right, we joined the live action as we're fast and furious trying to catch up in a little bit of time missed out from the weather delay earlier this morning. You had the Baseball U Philly Lindsay squad versus the 17U Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes. BFA Sports Doug Stasic joined solo today as Damian Thomas steps in. Breaking ball is in. We'll get the pocket radar going. That breaking pitch in at 70 miles an hour. Sometimes it's tough when you're the last one to know the game is going off. But we're going to get things squared away real quick. And just like that, it'll change the frame as Thomas put out. We'll step aside, and it's going to be the Lindsay squad coming to bat with the Hurricanes in the field. Ready to rock here at the bottom of the first. The Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes have taken the field, and on the mound is going to be Tyler Bem, the right-handed pitcher out of Central Bucks East with the 4.1 GPA. Stands at 6 foot, 175 pounds, and he'll be opposed by the leadoff hitter. And that is Simon Abdullah. There is Simon Abdullah. First pitch is in for a ball at 80 miles an hour. Okay. Yeah. All right, so again, here comes Bem, 79 mile an hour offering in for a called strike. Ball is fouled off into the screen. As Simon Abdullah now asks for time. A little bit of a cat and mouse game. That ball is crushed out into left field, going back to the fence and looking over it. That ball is out of here. Home run, leadoff variety for Simon Abdullah. We talked about the hitter-friendly confines, and, well, he wastes no time in cashing in on that smash over to the left field wall. My, oh, my. Okay. So Simon Abdullah, solo home run, get things started, and we'll check in with Vinny PROIETTO. And that ball took one in the dirt. Again, Vinny PROIETTO, one of the standout, most consistent performers on the Baseball U Philly squad. Ball is down in the dirt. And it appears as though we got the Baseball U Philly pocket radar up and running. So BEHM continuing to go to work, seems unfazed by the first solo shot by Abdullah. Is that one there? Foul down the right field side. And PROIETTO waits for the pitch. And he hammers that one. It'll be a base knock into right field for the feisty left-handed swinging, left-handed throwing outfielder. Now stepping up to the plate will be number 21. That's Hudson Taylor. Ball's thrown over to first base, trying to keep him honest here. Runner goes. Throw is left a little bit high. But swiping the bag is PROIETTO. Good first move by him. There's a good look at Vinny from our first base cameras. He's already stretching out for a strong secondary lead. High baseball IQ by Vinny. Again, another guy, hard to believe, still uncommitted, but I'm pretty sure not for long. As he checks back to the bag. And Bem continuing to go to work. Unfazed, continues to pitch the contact. That ball is poked out into shallow right field, running and making a diving effort, but unable to get there. Good effort by number 14, Damian Thomas, out there in right. Just that past his outstretched arms, and that will give Hudson Taylor new life. Ball foul down the third base side, and it does get out of play. So Proietto, he'll check back to second base as he was quick to move on that soft contact. Good heads-up base running by Vinny. But Hudson Taylor. Continuing to do what needs to be done for some damage, as he's got a scoring opportunity. And he hammers one left-hand side, not going to get through. Hard throw, and they make the play. So great job over there by the shortstop. And that is number 1, the 5.1 GPA holding Brooks Henderson. So nice job by Henderson, but Proietto, he'll move 90 feet closer to score a run. As a bit of a showcase style, but nonetheless a 1-0 lead for Team Lindsay as TJ Kellett climbs into the box. First pitch called strike, 79 miles an hour. We're troubleshooting our pocket radar on-screen data, so I'll continue to feed you the information for Bem as the pitches fire in. Curveball at 68 miles an hour, just misses the zone. I need to be smart, trying to stay on the edge with TJ Kellett up at the plate. And here comes Vinny Proietto, and he's going to score standing up after he breaks through on the first early sign of the ball being in the dirt. So now a 2-0 lead. Bem going to continue to fire away at TJ Kellett. That ball is popped up, but it is out of play. All right, so Kellett asked for time. Nobody on base. Here's the full count pitch, and that one is fouled back and out of play. Good look from high atop the first base dugout. 3 cameras fired up for this steamy afternoon of baseball. Breaking pitch, hammered right back to him. Fielding his position is the pitcher, so Bem gets the 1-3 putout. So he goes back to the mound and still believe we have just 1 out. And this will be the last batter of the inning, and this is number 34, George Cairns. Cairns hammers one foul and out of play. Ball's fouled back into the screen. Quickly, 2 strikes. As Cairns is announced as the last batter here in the bottom of the first. So there is a 5-batter max per inning. So look to move things along. Multiple games on deck today. And since we got a late start, I'm sure we're going to be playing until the sun fades. Ben backdoor gets him frozen on the outside corner, and that one will end the frame. Not before Team Philly able to plate 2 on a solo shot from Simon Adula, and then a passed ball run by Vinny Proietto. We'll step aside and we'll be back right after this. So Mays continuing to deal. Ball's in for a called strike, 82 miles an hour now. Mays continuing to stay consistent. Nice, see the breaking pitch at 69 miles an hour. It's a hard grounder. It's going to go over to short. Hudson Taylor, no problem, making the play and getting it over to number 8. And that's Jacob Overton. So 1 up and 1 down here in the top of the second. And now for the Hurricanes, it'll be the big stick out of the hands of Nick CAPUTO. CAPUTO dazzled this morning during the showcase. Mays trying to make him uncomfortable as he's working quite quickly. But he continues to pepper the radar. That ball is up and out of the zone. 80-mile-an-hour offering. CAPUTO, though, locked in as he stares down, slightly open stance. Pretty good balance. Takes the 63-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. So 17-mile-an-hour differential right now for Matt Mays. Oh, no denying that pitch. PFP opportunity for Mays. He'll shuffle over, get the ball to Overton, and that is 3 up and 3 down. So again, a consistent outing thus far for Matt Mays. No surprise here. We'll be back from the Grainge after this. Tyler Bem is back on the hill for the Hurricanes as Michael Burns, who jacked out a 350-foot, 90-mile-an-hour home run during batting practice this morning. He steps in, and he, too, looking to pick up where he left off this morning with Team Lindsay. 2-run lead, 2-0 to be exact. And there is Michael Burns. Burns with a 3.4 GPA. Pokes that one, and that one is lifted foul out down the first base side. Nice job out there by Big Nick Penza. And that ball grounded over to short, but making the 6-3 put out is going to be number 26. Derek Bound. So again, always fun in the showcase. Coach is mixing up defensive lineups inning after inning, so sometimes we'll just take it a little slow, make sure we get the right recognition for the right player. As number 8 for Team Lindsay is Jacob Overton. That ball misses out of the zone, 78 miles an hour. Two-0 count. That ball is lifted out into short left field, but Bound, he'll get underneath of it and make the squeeze at shortstop. No challenge there. And it's 2 up and 2 down. So now a left-handed bat. Back in. And that bat belongs to Dylan Pope out of Steinert High School. Middle infielder. Swings it left, throws it right. And Bem. Right at contact, sitting and almost takes out a member of the Washington College Goose Nation. Eastern Shore being represented here this fine afternoon. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Bem answers the bell after the first inning. He sends Baseball U Philly Lindsay down in order 1, 2, 3 in the second. Coach Greg Young, plenty of high fives to give for that squad as we will step aside here in Newtown. Sitting in the 80s. It's where my brother from another, Al Fisher, normally lives. Here it was too hot for him to come out and play today. That's why he's not sitting here in the booth. Yeah, there's not enough ice cream. It's a good call. All right, so this ball peppered out into right field, but getting underneath of it, making the squeeze. is number 4, it looks like. That's Gage Ryan. There he is. There's Gage Ryan. All right, moving right along here in the order is number 1. Number 1 is the overachieving in the classroom, Brooks Henderson. I don't want to keep harping on it and driving people nuts, but I mean, I can't tell you I've ever seen a kid with a 5.1 GPA, so I got to wear that one out. I will tell you, some plus defensive work with the glove as well this morning, and he swings and misses. Is Mays now continuing to work quickly, efficiently, and this is his 4th consecutive outing that I've seen his command just disgustingly good. That ball peppered right back up the middle, and it's going to go into the gap. PROIETTO, he's going to make the effort. Here comes the throw, and he is in there. Nice piece of hitting by Brooks Henderson as he gets that one in the gap. And one of the first players to be able to touch it. You'll see the replay. Ball was coming in on his hands. He's able to get barrel on it and go all the way into the gap. 1-out base runner now. And that ball also hit up the middle. This time Sean O'Connor round in the corner and gonna score. Is an RBI for O'Connor. Brooks Henderson crosses the dish and high fives all abound. And why not? Cut into the Lindsay lead. Now 2-1. And again, Sean O'Connor didn't even give us an opportunity to give him some props, but making a name for himself over there. Moving right along. Now with the Hurricanes batting is number 31, Michael VONZUBEN. VONZUBEN fouls that one out of play, right field side. There's a look. Mays doesn't seem to be too phased by O'Connor's presence over there at first. Oh, swing and a miss. Good, nasty 68-mile-an-hour breaking pitch for the K. So Mays right back to work. Good job there on the receiving end by Michael Burns. And now looks like calling for the last batter of the inning already, and this is number 28, Reese Hirsch. Pennsbury, 3.5 GPA. Hirsch with an opportunity. Move a runner along. Ball is fouled out of play. And again, Hirsch continues to fight here. Ball is up and out of the zone, and now he works to a full count. So that was ball 4, and that'll be the last hitter of the inning. Again, modified format, maximum of 5 batters. A couple nice base knocks. Puts an RBI on the board for the Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes. And it's going to be a 2-1 lead, if we want to call it that, in showcase format for Team Lindsay as they come to the plate here in the bottom of the 3rd. Bottom of the 3rd action as Josh Huddy will lead things off for Baseball U Philly. Tyler Benn back on the hill for his 3rd inning of work. He had an efficient 1-2-3 in the last frame. .66-mile-an-hour breaking pitch. Misses for a ball. Huddy now ahead 1-0 in the count. Huddy, big frame, 6'1", 195. Late movement on the pitch from Ben, but opportunity for Huddy to get a little bit of proverbial wood on it. Ball misses. Now 3-1 to Josh Huddy. Nobody on. Called strike, moves it to a full count. And that ball misses. Huddy will take off the Evo shield, jog on down to first base. And it'll bring up the left-handed hitting right fielder Gage Ryan. Ball is high and tight, just misses him. That ball is flared out into left field, but getting right underneath of it is number 14. Damian Thomas, who switched corners, playing right field earlier in the game. Now he's over in left. So Huddy still will remain over at first base with 1 out. Back to the top of the lineup, and it's Simon Abdullah. Led this game off with a solo shot in the 1st. That ball is hammered out in the left field. Ball is down. There goes Huddy. He'll end up stealing second without a throw. Ball called now. Abdullah done a nice job working the count into his favor in his first at bat. I imagine it's on his mind now. Good block there by catcher behind the dish for the Hurricanes. And that's Max Grill, Central Bucks West. All right, now 3-0. Some patience paying off here for Abdullah. Imagining he's got the green light here. And he does. Swing and miss. Still ahead, 3-1. All right, a little bit of cat and mouse here. Abdullah working for his pitch. A nice big pitch there. Goes from 3-0 to now a full count. So Tyler Bim at the Central Bucks East with a 4.1 GPA. Standing at 6 foot tall. Working his way through some adversity. And Abdullah, selective approach paying off. Now 2 runners on. First and second is a meeting of the minds at the mound real quick. As Grill goes to talk things over with Bem. Veteran move. And rightfully so. Anyone's been paying attention to Vinny PROIETTO's summer. You know, this kid is an RBI machine. So runner in scoring position, especially being the lefty. PROIETTO looking to deliver for the Baseball U Philly squad. Benny pops it up, but the bunt gets out of play. Ball there is in the dirt. It'll work the runners back to the bases. You can see the runners from our first base side. Got runners at first and second. There is Abdullah and Huddy. That ball flared out down the left field side, and it hooks foul. So PROIETTO almost cashes in on another RBI opportunity. This dude keeps going back to the batter's box like it's an all-you-can-eat buffet when there's RBIs available. He just continues to take as many of those as he can. PROIETTO going to have to fight his way out of a hole. Down 2 strikes here at the count. Now 1-2. That ball peppered right back up the middle, and that'll drop in for a base hit. So Vinny PROIETTO, Fights his way out of an 0-2 count. Finds the pitch that he needs, and he ends up now loading the bases. I believe this is the last batter of the frame. So with the bases loaded, 1 out, this will be a great opportunity for TJ Kella. No. Make that Hudson Taylor, as the sun already fries my brain, from LaSalle College High School. He's a standout middle infielder with a 1200 SAT. He's looking to deliver for his squad. Ball peppered foul down the third base side. And Taylor flares one to right field, but that's not going to get it done. As a great hustle and heads-up play by number 24. That's Tony DeMichael. So DeMichael, impressive day with the bat, showing hustle and the defense. And that will end the Team Lindsay threat as we head to the top of the fourth. Top of the fourth, Colin Williams, the Radford commit. He'll take the hill, giving relief to Matt Mays, who had a nice strong outing in his own right. So Williams, the rising senior, headed to Virginia to attend Radford University. And you'll certainly see why, as his velo will continue to open up. And he faces off against number 7, Alex Bouchard, out of Germantown Academy. Called strike into Bouchard. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 83-mile-an-hour fastball from Williams. Joe Wilga, number 13 for the Hurricanes, the corner infielder with a 4.0 GPA. He'll be the next to face Colin Williams. Good stop there behind the dish by Overton. That ball is fouled off the cap of the bat. As Williams continues to loosen up that arm. Expect to see him elevate into the higher 80s as he gets a bit more comfortable and stretched out. Oh, nice hook there, 74 miles an hour. Pitch misses for a ball. Now 2-2 count as he asks for time, and he kind of chuckles at the umpire because Wilga's done some damage with the bat on this field at the Grainge. You know, we've seen some of his BFA sports highlights running through on YouTube, and rightfully so. He can certainly make the most of that gas coming off the mound. Well, I called that a ball. Interestingly enough, must have came around the outside corner of the plate. So Wilga makes his way to first. And now JT Andorosky from Central Bucks South, the 3.3 GPA. He'll file in. 80-mile-an-hour pitch, misses low and away for a ball. Again, that was a tough 50-50 pitch that Williams ended up giving for that walk. And the corner's back open, and it's called for the strike. Andorosky, good showcase this morning defensively. Now a great opportunity to show what he can do with a bat against this D1 commit. Ball is fouled straight back. And a good battle continues to unfold here between Andorosky and Williams. Quick gander over at first base. Has the base runner, but Wilga not looking to go anywhere just yet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a good snap throw down to first. Going to get Wilga dirty, but not in time. So Colin Williams, as always, ice in the veins. As he goes to work. Even at a relatively quick tempo. Doesn't allow the batter to get any comfortable, and that would be Tony DeMichael, the Central Bucks East with 3.9 GPA and a 1220 SAT. Wilga over there at first, University of Richmond commit. DeMichael chases the cheddar. Finds himself now battling out of a hole with Colin Williams. Williams fires again and gets a few of the college coaches' appointments signed up for a chiropractor as they both just snap their necks. They got to be out of alignment, but quick reflexes nonetheless. And that ball's getting thrown out of play. I don't know, usually the pitchers tend to like those scuffed up balls. Got good run on them. Wilga looking to stretch his lead a bit at first. Williams focused on the hitter. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Colin Williams, seen this once, twice, 3 times a lady. He lands the frame. We'll leave Wilga stranded. No runs, no hits. 1 runner left on. We head to the bottom half of the 4th. Julio ERMIGIOTTI now on the hill. I'm not sure how many vowels that might have, but it was Wheel of Fortune. I feel like it would be a big hit. He's going to take the hill here in the bottom of the 4th. Through Tyler Bem. Had a nice outing through 3. And he's going to start things off against the right-hander. Swinging with the bat, and that there is TJ Kella. 81 mile an hour right out of the gate. That ball misses down low. Another 80 mile an hour pitch. That ball, oh! Elevate and celebrate. Nice play by Brooks Henderson. He got up on that one. That was such a quick hit, though. I'm not sure if we got it on the BFA replay. We'll check it out. Nope, that was so quick. It even got us. But nonetheless, Henderson, stellar, quick capture defensively. .34, George Cairns. He's back at it. Cairns, consistent power hitter. And he launches one. Guess who? It's Brooks Henderson. He's been a busy guy. So 2 up, 2 down. Just a couple of swings. And Michael Burns. Again, stellar performance this morning with the bat during the team showcase workout just a short while ago. There is Michael Burns. Now 2-0 as Burns works way ahead in the count. Called strike. Now 2-1. That ball peppered right back towards the second baseman. And the 4-3 put out. Nice job there by number 25 and number, tough one, but that believed to be number 26, Derek Bound. So Bound and Henderson coming up with some nice defensive plays for the Hurricanes. And it'll quickly change sides. We head top of the 5th, and we'll be back. Colin Williams back on the hill. Second inning of work as we head to the top of the 5th. And for the Mid-Atlantic Hurricanes, it's going to be number 14. And that's Damian Thomas, the rising senior out of Central Bucks West with a 4.2 GPA. Cool, good cutter by Williams. 72 miles an hour, comes in on the ankles. That one's almost impossible to hit. Ball fouled straight back into the screen, and a good battle continuing to ensue. As Thomas has had a few opportunities already in this game. Show off the defense both in left field and right field. Seems like he's a magnet today for the ball. Ball misses inside. Williams focused on his spots, which I like to see. Every time he has an outing, always trying to push himself to get better. Called strike 3. He struck him out. So Williams now struck out 3 of the last 4 hitters that he's faced, and shown some great resilience. He'll move along now to number 12, Liam Parsons. Parsons, the infielder right-handed pitcher out of Holy Ghost Prep. 3.9 GPA and a 1320 PSAT. And he launches one to left field, going back, but making the squeeze. none other than the big man himself, Vinny Proietto. Proietto with the shades. I like the razor shades that he's got going there. They are looking absolutely sharp. Proietto giving a 2-out wave. Two up, two down, and it's Derek Bound. Bound having himself a nice afternoon thus far. Ball's called low. Bound, couple nice plays over at second base already in this one. A called strike. Ooh, that one just missed away. Again, I like the fact that Williams working on his secondary pitches. Trying to hit the second and defense, and out of real estate is Jacob Huddy. Or Josh Huddy, I should say. There is Huddy. Again, making a Baseball U Philly debut. So all these games that have been streamed for the Baseball U Philly squad. For a lot of coaches, he might be a new standout in addition to the roster for this one. Quickly, stolen base for Derek Bound. And now CAPUTO with a prime RBI opportunity could potentially tie the ball game. Even though it's a showcase format with some limits about batters and number of outs and the like, it is currently a 2-1 advantage for Team Lindsay. Living on the edge is Colin Williams. He's been eating up the corners. Williams doing his best to keep Bound at bay over there at second. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. It'll end the inning for Colin Williams as he continues to dazzle and pile up the strikeouts here on BFA. We're back with Julio ERMIGIOTTI on the mound for the Hurricanes, his second inning of work. He's going to face off against Jacob Overton to get things started. Overton played a little bit of first base in this one as well. Normally a catcher, listed as a catcher utility player. Umpire claiming, yes, he did. So he yells at him. Translation, he swung. Ball down in the zone. Oh, ERMIGIOTTI, 81-mile-an-hour pitch. Staying consistent right there in the low 80s. Ball is up and out. All right, so he surrenders a walk. So the left-handed hitter now is Dylan Pope out of Steinert. First pitch, 77 miles an hour, called strike. There's a look at Dylan Pope. Again, left-handed bat, right-handed arm. And he's going to have an opportunity as Overton is down at first base now. Called strike. One and two. So he's going to try to check the runner, I'm sure. That ball fouled out of play here at the Grainge over to third base side. Ball's chopped, could be two. Shuffle to short, over to first. That one's not in time. So good effort there by the second baseman. Can't see the back of his jersey, but that's all right. Give him some love. There we go. That is number 12. Liam Parsons. Nice job there, Parsons. All right, back to action. As Josh Huddy back at the dish. And that ball is lined, and it could be a double play, but no, not in time. So good line out, although a well hit ball. No damage is done. Another grounder, this time over to short. 6-3 inning ending put out, and that's a nice job by the shortstop, number 26, and who else but Derek Bound. He's had a nice afternoon, and it will roll on here at the Grainge. Colin Williams, he's out for another inning of work here in the 6th. First 3 went to Matt Mays. He's out for now his 3rd inning. He's been efficient. He struck out 5 of the last 6 batters, I believe, that he has faced. And he will start things off here in the top of the 6th against Max Grill. .81-mile-an-hour offering from Colin Williams, in for a called strike. Ball is called in. That ball launched out into center field. Making the squeeze will be Simon Abdullah. So it looks like Abdullah and Proietto have like their thing going on. It's almost like this like indicator swing. I like it. Jumping in now is number 1, Brooks Henderson. First pitch in for a called strike, 71 miles an hour. Breaking pitch away. Now 2-0. Another called strike, this time 85 miles an hour. Fastball down half of the zone. And as I had alluded to earlier, felt once Williams got a little bit loose, you'd start to see those numbers start to run up the chart a little bit, and that seems to be playing out. Swing and a miss. He again struck him out. Colin Williams continuing to dazzle. Sean O'Connor came up clutch with an RBI in his last at bat. Called strike. Swings through it, so Williams dialed in here in his third inning of work. Called strike 3. He got him again. That will end the frame. Colin Williams records a few more strikeouts and another efficient outing for the Radford University commit here on BFA. Julio ERMIGIOTTI back on the hill, another frame of work. And Team Lindsay, Baseball U Philly, Lindsay that is, goes to Simon Abdullah. Abdullah with a solo home run earlier in this game. So we continue to look at the pitcher. All right, here we go. There is a look at Abdullah as he fouls that one back. Been a tough out. Actually worked the count all the way up in the 3-0, then found himself in a battle all the way back to full in the last at bat. But Abdullah at the top of the lineup for Baseball U Philly Lindsay today. And called time. That ball misses down in the dirt for Abdullah. He works back ahead. Called strike 3. So a nice freeze frame there for Julio ERMIGIOTTI as he gets Abdullah. So Vinny PROIETTO had a single in his last at bat. First pitch, 79 miles an hour, in for a called strike. Ball misses down. Now evens the count at 1-1 to Proietto. Proietto now 3-1. Again, he continues to do a nice job against a lot of these pitchers, always tipping the table in his favor. And ball 4. So Proietto jogs his way down to first. He's going to try to create a hole for number 21, and that's Jepson Hadson-Taylor. First pitch in for a ball. And there is a look at Taylor. Proietto goes. Here comes the throw. And not in time, so Proietto with the swiped stolen bag. Proietto, he's going for third, and he is in there. So Vinny Proietto, not sure what he's going to be dressed for as Halloween, but man, this dude is a felon for thievery. Might be worth a costume. This guy is stealing everything. That ball is popped up, foul territory. Oh, just falls out of the outstretched hands of Nick Caputo. But that'll give life. As Hadson-Taylor, another opportunity to try to score his teammate, Vinny Proietto. And Proietto had already scored earlier this game on a wild pitch back in the first. And still the score 2-1 in favor of Team Lindsay. Talk about fight for your next pitch. Taylor manages to outstretch his hands, chases it outside the zone, but fouls it off. You can look at Proietto. Continues to dance. There's a ball peppered through the left side, and it will be an RBI. So Hadson-Taylor scores Proietto. And finds himself over at first base with the RBI. So now 3-1 Team Lindsay as TJ Kella jumps into the box. Ball misses outside, and snap throw to first. Gets a piece of Hadson-Taylor there. He's kind of laid out. You're going to feel that one in the morning. He's wincing, but he's okay. Ball is up and out of the zone. Wild pitch gets away and going to allow Hudson Taylor to move into scoring position now at second base, and that'll cue a conversation between pitcher and catcher. And so ERMIGIOTTI has done a pretty nice job overall through a very deep Baseball U Philly Lindsay lineup. Can get a little closer in on Hudson Taylor. Here we go. And now make it ball 4. Little bit of trouble. Now runners at first and second. Good look all the way in from our center field camera, showing TJ Kella down there. But this will be the last batter of the inning, and it's George Cairns, the big swinging lefty. Takes first pitch for a called strike from ERMIGIOTTI. Runner goes. And he is in there. So Hudson Taylor. Ball's hit through the right side. Good diving effort. But that'll do it for the inning. So a couple of hits. Bases left loaded. It's 3-1. We head to the top of the 7th here from the Grainge. And Colin Williams comes out for his 4th inning of work, as it is the final frame here on Showcase Day. It's a team camp, Baseball U Philly. Collins, as expected, has been electric on the hill. He's facing off against Michael VONZUBEN, and Williams just threw his highest velo pitch of the day, 87 miles an hour. Breaking pitch, 72. So these guys are locking it in. Ball's fouled out of play, right field side, and into the vast greenery here in Newtown. Swing and a miss. Williams struck him out. I believe that's his 8th strikeout of the afternoon. You know, great opportunity as well for those Mid-Atlantic Hurricane teams, facing a guy highly touted, already committed D1 level, trying to find some success against them. It's been a bit few and far between, but some really good at-bats. And Reese Hirsch, certainly one of them. There's a look at Reese Hirsch, rising senior, catcher, third baseman out of Pennsbury with a 3.5 GPA. It's funny, it's Williams is much like, since it is fantasy football season, trying to play against Derrick Henry. As the game goes on, Henry just gets bigger, stronger, faster. And that's what Colin Williams is doing. He's in his 4th inning of work and throwing his hardest pitches yet. So he continues to climb the ladder. Three, 2 now. Oh, 85-mile-an-hour put-out pitch. Williams sends him back to the dugout. He is absolutely dialed in, getting his work in as the summer season is about to come to an end for him. But, man, has it been 2 memorable ones covering his games, I'll tell you that. That one guy got a little bit away from him. Can't imagine. It's not like it's humid. Heat index got to be pushing 100 right now. Swings through it, but a good block by Overton. Nice job there from the backstop. Swing and another miss. So this guy's been tough to hit. Is Alex Bouchard, commit to Dickinson College, trying to be a bit of a spark here in the 7th. It's been a tall order against Colin Williams. Continue to have a good battle, showing discipline in the zone, knows exactly what it is he wants to swing at. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Colin Williams, 10 Ks on the afternoon, at least the ones that I kept track of, through 4 innings of work. So tip of the cap to that young man. My guess is it'll probably be the last time we're going to at least see him here on BFA in the summer. But what an outstanding showcase of baseball for him over these past 2 seasons. So best wishes to the rising senior and the Radford commit. We'll step aside here at the Grainge. home of the Baseball U Philly team camp. Bottom of the 7th, Alex Bouchard, your new pitcher. Just had mentioned the Dickinson College commit. He'll get the chance to face this deep Baseball U Philly Team Lindsay lineup. And this one going to be led off by Michael Burns, the standout catcher. Again, crushed one earlier in batting practice, 350 feet, 90 miles an hour. It left the yard. And there is Michael Burns rocking the arm wristband along with the signature Baseball U Philly Liberty Bell on the sleeve. And with a 2-0 count, he's hoping to get a chance to ring a bell. And he shoots one out to right field, drops in for a base hit. And that is an oppo field single for Burns. I got tongue-tied. He talks it over with Coach Curley. Got to be happy with the approach there as he got ahead of the count and then went with the outside half of the plate pitch ball to be the leadoff runner in the inning. And now his teammate, Jacob Overton, another catcher. He steps into the batter's box. There's a look at Overton. Swings through and misses, 80 miles an hour offering. Burns now trying to get the attention of the pitcher Bouchard as he stretches his lead a bit. Out over at first, Sean O'Connor still working to hold him on. Bouchard, the effective step off. Kind of like that. Too many times guys just try to throw to first for no reason, and you can accomplish the same thing by just stepping off the mound. And Burns goes. Here comes the throw, and he is in there for a swipe bag. So now with Burns in scoring position, we look back at Overton, see if he can cash in this RBI. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Michael Burns still in scoring position, and it'll bring up a lefty. That's Dylan Pope. Pope with just one out, certainly looking to pull the ball to the right side, take advantage of the fact got a runner at second. Ooh, foul tip off the mask of the catcher. And that's still grill behind the dish, and he just got grilled. Right off his grill. Did see a big jump there by Burns, so we might capture that from our third base side over at second base. Ooh, called strike up in the outside corner of the zone, 78 miles an hour. There is Burns, as I mentioned before. He had jumped right before Gorilla had taken one off the face mask. Ball carries outside of the zone. Grill. Fouled straight back. Good battle here, bottom of the seventh. So Bouchard continuing to work, and they're not making it easy on him, I'll tell you that. The sun's not taking it easy on us. We continue to have to move equipment around, keep it out of the sun. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him chasing upstairs. Two down. And Josh Huddy. All 6'1", 195 pounds of him. He's now going to try to convert Burns into an RBI. Burns goes. Here comes the throw, and it's not in time. Burns showing off the skill set. Not something you're used to seeing. Wheels of a catcher, but he definitely has some. He got a great early lead and a big secondary jump there. That ball now misses 82 miles an hour. Ball is fouled off and out of play. We're going to have to move this tent over that way a little bit. Yeah, that's right. Or do you want to get the tarp in? Nah, because I don't eliminate any breeze if there is one. All right, and Bouchard. That one driven right up the middle, but right at the center fielder, and that will end it. So it goes right into the glove of number 31, Michael VONZUBEN, and it will end the ball game. So they will tip the cap. They will do the wave, all those 2021 new traditions that have been rolled into the game. And we will step aside for game number 2. It's coming up next here on BFA Sports.